Yo, what is up everybody? It's Travel Story on Earth Channel and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a little different. Instead of the usual hustle of New York City, we're heading down south, trading in the concrete jungle for something a little more, tropical. That's right, we're diving headfirst into the Sunshine State, Florida. Now Florida's got a reputation, right? Beaches, theme parks, alligators, the whole 9 yards. But beyond the cliches, there's a whole lot to discover, a whole lot to experience. We're talking hidden gems, must-see spots, places that'll make you say, "Whoa, Florida's got it going on." So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey through the heart of Florida. Let's do this. All right. First stop on our Florida adventure, Miami. Now, Miami needs no introduction, right? It's iconic, it's electric. It's a city that pulsates with energy 24/7. And the second you step off that plane, you feel it. The air is different, warmer, thicker, almost like you can taste the salt in the air. It's intoxicating, in the best way possible. And the beaches? Don't even get me started on the beaches. Miles and miles of pristine white sand, crystal clear turquoise water, palm trees swaying in the breeze. It's like something out of a postcard, but better, because you're actually living it. You're walking along South Beach, feeling the warmth of the sand between your toes, the sun on your face, and you can't help but smile. It's pure bliss. But Miami's more than just beaches, all right? This city's got layers like an onion. You peel back the surface and you find this incredible melting pot of cultures, this vibrant mix of Latin American, Caribbean, and American influences. It's in the music, the food, the art, the people. It's everywhere you look, and it's what gives Miami its unique, irresistible flavor. Speaking of flavor, we gotta talk about the food scene here. Cuban sandwiches, pastelitos, stone crabs, key lime pie. I'm talking culinary masterpieces that'll have your taste buds singing. And don't even get me started on the coffee. Cuban coffee, cortadito, café con leche. It's strong, it's sweet, it'll wake you up and then some. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. But Miami's not just about indulging your senses, all right? This city's also got a serious artistic side. Wynwood Walls, with its vibrant street art, is a testament to that. It's like an open-air museum, a kaleidoscope of colors and creativity, and you can spend hours just wandering around, soaking it all in. And then there's the Design District, home to some of the world's most renowned art galleries, design studios, and high-end boutiques. It's a feast for the eyes, a testament to human creativity and ingenuity. You walk down the street, and you're surrounded by these incredible pieces of art, these innovative designs, and you can't help but be inspired. But for me, the real magic of Miami lies in its energy, its pulse. It's a city that never sleeps, a city that's constantly moving and shaking, and you can't help but get caught up in the rhythm. Whether you're dancing the night away in South Beach, sipping mojitos in Little Havana, or just strolling along Ocean Drive, soaking up the sights and sounds, Miami's got a way of getting under your skin. Trust me, this city won't disappoint. All right, from the sizzling streets of Miami, we're heading north to a place where dreams come true, a place where imagination knows no bounds. Orlando. Now, let's be real, Orlando is synonymous with one thing: theme parks. And for good reason. This city is home to some of the most iconic, most immersive, most mind-blowing theme parks on the planet. We're talking Disney World, Universal Studios, SeaWorld, Legoland. The list goes on and on. It's like stepping into a different world, a world where anything is possible, where you can soar through the sky with Spider-Man, journey to a galaxy far, far away, or come face to face with a giant talking mouse. And the best part? It's not just for kids, all right? I don't care how old you are, how cynical you think you are. There's something about these parks that just brings out the inner child in everyone. Maybe it's the sheer spectacle of it all, the attention to detail, the way they transport you to these fantastical worlds. Whatever it is, it works. You can't help but get swept up in the magic, to feel that sense of wonder and excitement. It's like stepping back in time, to a simpler time when life was all about fun and adventure. And who doesn't need a little bit of that in their lives? But Orlando's more than just theme parks, all right? Though they're a pretty big draw, I'll admit. Beyond the roller coasters and costumed characters, you'll find a city brimming with natural beauty, from its lush gardens and sparkling lakes to its sprawling nature preserves. Take Wekiwa Springs State Park, for example. Just a short drive from the theme park madness, you can escape into a world of tranquility, a world of towering cypress trees, crystal-clear springs, and serene waterways. It's the perfect antidote to the sensory overload of the parks, a chance to reconnect with nature, to breathe in the fresh air, and just be present. And speaking of present, let's talk about the food scene in Orlando. Now, I know what you're thinking, theme park food, right? But trust me, Orlando's culinary landscape is way more diverse than you might think. From award-winning restaurants to quirky cafes and buzzing food trucks, this city's got something to satisfy every palate. Craving some southern comfort food? Head down to the Milk District, a haven for foodies with its eclectic mix of restaurants, bars, and cafes. Looking for something a little more upscale? Park Avenue's got you covered with its chic eateries and trendy bars. And for a taste of Orlando's international flair, be sure to check out International Drive, home to a smorgasbord of global cuisines. From the theme park capital of the world, we're heading south, way south, to the southernmost point of the continental United States, a place where the sun always seems to be shining and the margaritas flow like water. Key West. Now, Key West is different, all right? It's got a vibe, an energy that's unlike anywhere else in Florida, maybe even the entire country. It's laid back, it's quirky, it's a little bit eccentric, and it's absolutely intoxicating. As soon as you cross that overseas highway, that chain of bridges connecting the Florida Keys, you feel it. The stress melts away, replaced by a sense of tranquility, a sense of freedom. You're on island time now, and there's no rushing, no worrying, just pure relaxation. And the sunsets? Don't even get me started on the sunsets. Every night it's like the sky puts on a show, a breathtaking display of colors that'll leave you speechless. And the best part? You don't have to go to some fancy resort or pay an exorbitant fee to enjoy it. Just grab a drink, find a spot on the beach, and prepare to be amazed. But Key West is more than just beautiful sunsets and strong drinks, all right? This island's got a rich history, a colorful past that shaped its unique character. It was once home to pirates and wreckers, artists and writers, all drawn to its laid-back atmosphere and bohemian spirit. And that spirit lives on today. You can feel it in the air, in the architecture, in the people. It's a place where individuality is celebrated, where creativity thrives, and where everyone's welcome. Speaking of welcome, let's talk about Duval Street, the heart and soul of Key West. This mile-long stretch of road is lined with bars, restaurants, shops, and art galleries, all housed in colorful historic buildings. It's a feast for the senses, a whirlwind of activity, and the perfect place to soak up the island's unique vibe. But for me, the real magic of Key West lies in its ability to transport you, to take you away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life and drop you into a world of pure relaxation. From the laid-back vibes of Key West, we're heading back to the mainland, trading in turquoise waters and sandy beaches for something a little wilder, a little more untamed. Everglades National Park. Now, the Everglades, this ain't your typical tourist destination, all right? It's not about fancy hotels or amusement parks. It's about raw, untamed beauty, about experiencing nature in its purest form. We're talking about a vast subtropical wilderness, a labyrinth of sawgrass marshes, mangrove forests, and hardwood hammocks teeming with life. It's a place where alligators lurk beneath the surface of the water, where birds soar overhead, where every turn reveals a new and fascinating creature. It's a reminder that there's still wildness left in this world, a place where nature reigns supreme. And to experience that firsthand, to witness the delicate balance of life unfolding before your eyes, it's humbling, it's awe-inspiring, it's something you don't soon forget. Now there are a million ways to experience the Everglades, all right? You can hop on an airboat and zip across the sawgrass, feeling the wind in your hair and the spray of water on your face. It's a thrilling way to get a sense of the scale and scope of the place, to see the Everglades from a whole new perspective. Or, if you're feeling a little more adventurous, rent a kayak or canoe and explore the waterways at your own pace. Paddle through mangrove tunnels, spot alligators basking in the sun, and listen to the symphony of bird calls echoing through the air. It's a peaceful, almost meditative experience, a chance to connect with nature on a deeper level. And for those who prefer to keep their feet on solid ground, there are plenty of hiking trails winding through the park, each one offering a different perspective on this unique ecosystem. But for me, the real magic of the Everglades lies in its silence. From the untamed wilderness of the Everglades, we're traveling back in time, way back, to the oldest city in the United States, a place steeped in history and charm, St. Augustine. Now, St. Augustine, it's like stepping into a time capsule, a place where the past feels remarkably present. Cobblestone streets, horse-drawn carriages, Spanish colonial architecture. It's like something out of a history book, but you're living it, breathing it, feeling the weight of centuries on your shoulders. And that's what makes it so captivating. It's a tangible connection to the past, a reminder of how far we've come, and how much history is etched into the very fabric of this nation. Start your journey through time at the Castillo de San Marcos, a 17th-century Spanish fortress that's guarded the city for centuries. Explore its dungeons, walk its ramparts, and imagine the battles that raged within its walls. It's a stark reminder of the city's strategic importance and its turbulent past. Then, wander through the narrow streets of the historic district, lined with charming shops, art galleries, and restaurants. Pop into the oldest wooden schoolhouse, marvel at the intricate details of the Ximenez Fatio house, or climb the spiral staircase of the St. Augustine Lighthouse for panoramic views of the city and the Atlantic Ocean. And speaking of the ocean, St. Augustine's beaches are a sight to behold. Miles of pristine white sand, gentle waves lapping at the shore. It's the perfect place to relax, unwind, and soak up the Florida sunshine. Take a dip in the ocean, build sand castles with the kids, or simply stroll along the shore, feeling the sand between your toes and the breeze in your hair. But for me, the real magic of St. Augustine lies in its stories. Every building, every street corner, every cobblestone has a story to tell. A story of conquest and resilience, of hardship and triumph, of the people who came before us and shaped the world we live in today. And as you walk these ancient streets, you can't help but feel a sense of connection to those who came before you, a sense of awe at the enduring power of the human spirit. And that's a wrap from the Sunshine State. We've explored bustling cities and tranquil beaches, delved into history, and embraced the wild side of nature. Florida, you've been an adventure. From the energy of Miami to the magic of Orlando, the laid-back vibes of Key West, the untamed beauty of the Everglades, and the historical charm of St. Augustine, Florida has something for everyone. If you're looking for an escape, an adventure, a chance to create memories that'll last a lifetime, look no further than the Sunshine State. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this Florida adventure, subscribe for more travel shenanigans, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the next adventure. Peace out.